What's up, y'all? It's Out of Context Elliot here, and today I'm going over my personal, not the official, my personal, so don't get mad when I am inevitably wrong, my personal MCC21 predictions, and I'm also going to be going over the teams, because I kind of have to do that to do the other part. So let's look at these teams, shall we? First off, we have the Yellow Yaks. Solid team with Fruitberry, Smallish Beam, Whip, and Rendog. Solid team, solid team. Solid team right off the bat. I can definitely say Smallish Beans has been improving. F-Whip's always been a decent support. And Rendog also has always been a decent support. And then Fruitberry's obviously living legend. Absolute machine of a man. Solid team. I can obviously see a hard carry from Fruitberries. Definitely see this team doing well in a lot of... I could say this team could do fairly well in maybe Sands of Time. Sands of Time, I can see them doing well. Maybe Build Mart. I can see them doing well in Build Mart. Grid Runners also definitely. And maybe even Sky Battle. Those are definitely the games I can see this team. Yeah, solid teams. I can see them doing decently in every game. Only game I can maybe see them struggle in would probably be Hole in the Wall and Ace Race. I think those would be the games this team would struggle in, but we'll see. Next up, we have the Crimson Krakens. All right, Kratzy, Captain Sparkles with a K, Karakorvis, and Krinios. Oh, yeah, because this team has obviously made their appearance several times. And they're the KKKK, 4 Ks, not 3. And Krinios is red. Yeah, iconic pairing for sure. I can very much see them doing well. Definitely done this before, and I can see Kratzy, Kratzy doing well again. I said he was gonna pop off last event, and he didn't. But there's a first time for everything, and Krinios might be a little rusty, but I think going back at it with this team would be a good way to come back, because it's been a few events since Krinios has been in the event. When I say a few, I mean it's since MCC19, or not MCC19, MCC20. No, it was MCC19. I'm good. Yeah, since MCC19, where he was with George Puns and Eric. Orange Ocelots. We have Illumina, Philza Minecraft, Elena EXE, and Shovel. Solid team. Philumina. We have the Philumina team. Team up first off. Illumina, obviously, popping off after his last event. I can see this team doing really well in Sands of Time as well. Definitely Rocket Spleef Rush is one this team is going to do well in for sure. Yeah, definitely a solid team. One of the higher ups for sure. All right. Green GECKOS. I'm very glad they nerfed Dream, putting him with Tommy in it, Sylvie, and Niachu. I think that's a good setup that they got going on. I think, yeah, I can see this team's strong suit being probably Grid Runners. I can see them doing well in that. Dream and Tommy have a good history in Grid Runners, and it doesn't require a lot. It doesn't require a lot of Sylvie and Niachu, which is also good for them. Solid team. All right. Games I can see them struggling, definitely Ace Race, even though Dream has the record on Space Race. It depends which map they choose to bring back, and also Hole in the Wall would be tricky for them. And probably Rocket Spleef Rush as well. All right, now we have the Blue Bats. We got 5 up coming off of his first win. Purple coming off of his first event. Jack Manifold and Tubbo. I saw Purple is definitely I'm glad they nerfed him here. I think it was definitely a good call throwing him. He's definitely the carry in this event, and also 5-up performing really well in his last event. I think they will definitely take a good role here. Yeah, Purple's still fairly new. I can see this team doing really well to get to the other side and probably Sky Battle. I can see Sky Battle doing well for this team. Now let's check out the next ones. We have the Cyan Coyotes, Sapnap, CPK, Snifferish, and Critic Zeus. All right. First solo simmer performance from Critic Zeus. I have been watching Callum's channel, and he's been talking about how Zeus has been on quite a long training arc since his loss in MCC 17. He's been grinding. I believe the simmers also were there for MCC 19. So good to see them there. And good call putting him with Callum. I think that was a good call. Also good call putting him with Sapnap. I think Sapnap's gonna definitely hard carry again. It'll be good to see him in the event again after his absence in the last one. And Snifferish also. Callum's just a good guy to put. Mr. 17th is a good place. It's good to put new players with him for sure, because he definitely knows the event well and definitely does like that unskilled Papa Bear role. I mean, Callum's got some skill, but yeah, he's got that Papa Bear role, which I can see this team, that mentor role that he's got. All right, now we have the Lime Llamas. All right, Pizza Hut, Solidarity Gaming, Good Times with Scar and GHEEN. I'm not gonna kid you. I've been wanting this team up since Scar got announced that he was on the wait list. I've been like, I'm telling you, it's a solid team. Pete, GHEEN, obviously. Throw Timmy in there, and then throw Good Times with Scar in. I can see this team. This team would do really well in Build Mart for sure. Build Mart is definitely the mode for this game, the mode for this team. I can definitely see them struggling in Parkour Tag. I know Scar definitely struggles with that game. Yeah, Scar's still fairly new to the event, and still it's working on the whole comms, on how comms work. So I think now that he has GHEEN and Timmy with him, I think they'll be able to help him more. Timmy's been mentioning on Twitter how he's going to train Scar. So I think that's good. Teaching him how to sprint and all, so solid team up. Now we have the Pink Parrots, Ranboo, Sneaksnag, Wilbur, Soot, and George Not Found. First off, Sneaksnag is going to struggle in this event because he was recently married. That's it. Doesn't matter how he did well, he was married. He's married now. He's just gonna struggle now. That's just how it works. Yeah, I can see this team doing really well in Hole in the Wall, and definitely Grid Runners. Grid Runners would be a good one for this team. Maybe even Build Mart. We'll see. We'll see how they do. They might struggle. I know Ranboo's not the biggest fan of Build Mart. Same thing with George. Yeah, solid team up. Definitely chemistry is going to be through the roof. Let's see who's next. Aqua Axolotls. Ant Frost coming off of his first win. Bad Boy Halo, G Nelly, and JoJo Solos coming off of JoJo Solos first canon event. Good for her. Coming off of her surprising performance in MCC All-Stars. She did definitely much better than a lot of people predicted. So, and I'm not going to lie to you, this team really rides on her, but I can see this team doing really well in probably Parkour Tag and to get to the other side. I can see them definitely doing well in here. I can see them struggling maybe in Sky Battle and survival games. If it's battle blocks too, definitely. I can see them struggling in that. All PvP based games. However, Antfrost still is very skilled. So you never know, and he's definitely cementing himself as a high tier player. So we'll see how he does here. And GEEN also did really well in her first event, as a surprise to everyone. Her team ended up getting second. Very, very big shocker. She did definitely outperformed a lot of vets in her first event. So you never know. Maybe she did practice hard. Maybe and we'll see. I haven't heard anything about whether she's practicing. I can imagine she is. And let's move into the next team. The Purple Pandas. Puns. Sam, Ponk, and Smager. First off, Puns is definitely looking to kick some butt. I can see that. Also, they got Smager on their side, so I can see them doing very well in Grid Runners and Build Mart. Surprisingly, I can see Smager doing well at handling this team in that regard. Also, Battle Box I can see maybe being a weak point, and that's even that's kind of a stretch because Puns is very skilled at Battle Box. Yeah, to get to the other side, I can also see them maybe struggling in, but Puns is also very good to get to the other side, so we'll have to see what happens. Now we have my 10th place prediction, the Blue Bats. I have them at 10th place because I don't believe Jack Manifold is going to do very well, and I don't believe Tubbo. I don't believe Purpled is experienced enough to be able to. He's a very skilled player, and definitely in events to come, I can see him performing well. However, he's not very experienced yet, so I can see him not. I believe he got 11th in the last event, so I don't think that's enough to carry through this event, but we'll see. In 9th place, I have the Pink Parrots. Again, Sneeg is married, so he's going to struggle. And, yeah, the big thing here is there's not really many, there aren't too many standouts. Like, I know, I can see this team performing middle of the road every time, which is why I have them at 9th. And now we have the Green GECKOS. Again, I think Dream is recently doxed, so I think he's going to be in his own head a little bit. Dream definitely is. That's something Dream definitely struggles with in events, and I can see and I just don't see Nikki and Sylvie. No offense to them, but I can't see them performing well enough to match Tommy and Dream. Also, Tommy might go try hard. He's a wild card. He is an adult now, so we'll see how he does there. Aqua Axolotls, again, this team could very well be way much higher up there, but I believe it really, again, like I said, this whole team kind of rides on JoJo. So I don't think that pressure will be there on JoJo, but unless she obviously sees these predictions, then I can see JoJo definitely putting that pressure on herself. But yeah, this team could very well be higher, but right now I can only see them at 7th. 6th place, we have the Purple Pandas. I felt like it was kind of a stretch putting this team high up, but these teams are so close that it's very tough. Puns, definitely. I think if Puns is in the mindset of he's not likely to win, I don't think he'll try very hard to win. But you never know. We can maybe see a surprise for sure. He might pop off. We'll have to wait and see. Did I go back? I went back, yeah. In 5th place, we have the Cyan Coyotes. I gave this team the benefit of the doubt, because I think Zeus might do well. I think Zeus might make the top. I'm hoping Zeus will make the top 30. Good for him if he does, because I believe that would be a very, very good for him, and that would also put him in a good place for this team. Snifferish is also her first event, so I think she might have a bit of a learning curve to get over. You put this team higher in 5th because of Sapnap. I believe, and Sapnap always plays to go hard, and also Callum's one of the best support players in the event, so I can see him helping out. Now in 4th place, we have the Lime Llamas. This team could also very well drop, depending on how Pete does. Hopefully, 4th place is... I can see this team doing really well in Build Mart, and Build Mart's usually played later in the event, which is why I can see them doing well. Very much... definitely 4th place is what I can expect for them. Crimson Krakens, 3rd place. You know why I put them in 3rd place. Y'all know why I put them in 3rd place. But if they win it, good for them. Really good for them. Captain Sparkles needs a win. He deserves it. Now in 2nd place, we have the Yellow Yaks. Yeah. I can see Fruitberries going to town. I can see chemistry between Joel, Whip, and Ren being very good. We got some last lifers in here, and we also got actually I don't think Whip is in last life. Yeah, we got some Empire's people, and we got a Hermit, and obviously Joel and Ren were both in last life. Yeah. Now let's see who is in first. Orange Ocelots. Not gonna lie, I think Philumina could pull. I think it's very possible that they could do well here. Aluminum definitely did really well in his last event, and I think he could do really well again. And especially without Quig here, I think they could do really well. Very well. So, I guess that's all I have to talk about. That's pretty much it. Peace out, fam.